This is Aaron Rice, and I want to welcome you to the Virtual Reality Collaboration Lab, otherwise known as VR Collab. We are powered by Virbela. Virbela stands for the Virtual Business Environment for Learning and Assessment. And since most convention centers across the country, most expo halls are closed because of COVID, we've created a digital twin. This is our digital version of a convention center slash expo hall. So big shouts out to G Haven. We've done a lot of customization here on this site. Big shouts out to Matt. Big shouts out to Dexter at G Haven here in Baltimore, Maryland. And so want to give you a quick tour, show you what we got here. Hopefully you might be interested in partnering with us to do your gaming experience, your gaming convention or gaming tournament right here on our platform. So I want to show you the web board. So this is called a web board, and it allows you to do a few things. One is you can zoom in on the board just by hitting the magnifying or zoom icon here, so you can zoom in and out on these web boards. And then if you click on the web board itself, a few things happens. It opens up a icon so that you can share your webcam. So down in the bottom right hand corner of my screen, it opens up a dialog box so you can share your screen, share your webcam right on the screen itself. You can also share your screen. So if you wanted to share your computer screen, you could do that as well. And then if you wanted to upload a document from your computer, from your files, which is what I did with the G Haven logo, you can do that here. And then if you wanted to enter a URL, whether it be a Twitch URL or a YouTube URL, any type of URL, if you wanted to add that, you could go ahead and do that. You could actually live stream directly onto one of these screens as well. So pretty cool stuff. So why don't we move over to the reception area? So this is where you would kind of, greet your guests as they were coming into the convention center. And maybe you could do a drawing or some type of thing here. But this is kind of your reception area. It's got a web board right behind it. And if you're wondering, this is all on the Unity game engine. So this is all relying on the Unity game engine, which is very reliable as well. All right, so these blue circles that are on the floors, these are what are called private volume areas. And basically what that means is only the people inside those blue circles can hear the conversation, meaning if there's 3, 4, 10 people scattered throughout the tables here, and I had 3, 5 people walking up and down the aisles, we could all have our respective conversations without interrupting one another. And so those are what are called private volume areas. So whenever you see those, know that they're designed to have private conversations within them. And so we've added some custom logos to the wall. All the logos, corporate logos, great sponsorship logos, they're all hyperlinked. So those go directly to the individual company's website for their lead generation purposes. So that's the great thing about these corporate logos, these sponsorship logos. You can have them all on the wall. So you'll see them throughout the space, and just know that each one is hyperlinked back to the individual website of that particular company. So whether I click on Unreal or Epic, EA Sports, it all goes back to that individual company's website. Okay. All right. So we've got some more web boards over here, additional seating. You've got more web boards here, more private volume areas, which is great. Lots of space for corporate sponsors, corporate logos throughout the space, additional web boards on the back end. Let's show you what's over this way. Again, you've got additional logos. All the logos are hyperlinked to the company's website. So we were pretty meticulous in, custom designing the space so people can get an idea of kind of what to expect. So if you're envisioning hosting some sort of a event where you could have multiple people, we can have up to 500 or 600 people kind of in this space, which is pretty sweet to be able to host an event. And then there's outdoor space as well. And these outdoor spaces all have private volume areas. So you can come out, have private conversations if you want to. There's additional space for corporate logos as well outside. If you want to have a breakout session in this area, you could do that. Only the people inside the blue dotted lines can actually hear the conversation there, which is pretty sweet. And then you've got 2 other spaces for seating on this side of the building as well. So got a lot of indoor, outdoor space here on our in our private campus, more specifically in our convention center. So why don't we head on in and check out some of the booth space, the exhibit booths. So this is the G-Haven booth here. And again, we've got private volume areas, and you can see there's 2 private volume areas within this booth. And basically what that means is that people that would typically be walking up and down the halls in an expo, create a lot of noise and a lot of volume, right? So what that means is the people that are actually inside the booth, the people that are walking up and down the halls can't hear the conversation within the booth, right? And the people in the booth can't hear the distraction of the people walking up and down the hallways, which is pretty sweet. And then the people on this side of the booth can't hear the conversation that's going on this side of the booth because they're separated by the private volume area. And one of the things that you'll notice is that the logo changed, right? So once I hopped into the booth, the logo changed. And so there's some functionality that we can do as well there. And then you can also change the color. I've got the special, ability to be able to, as the owner of the private campus, I've got the ability to be able to kind of change the colors of the booth. This one was kind of custom for the G-Haven color scheme, but each booth has its own, color palettes that can be changed and upgraded. Okay. And so we've kind of done something similar here at Ubisoft. So again, each logo is, if you click on the logo, it's hyperlinked to the website, right? Yep, everything's hyperlinked back to the website. And then when you walk into the booth, it goes to the website as well, right? Hop into the booth, it goes to the website as well. And again, this could be anything you want. It could be a webcam if you wanted to do a live stream of some sort. If you actually wanted to do some gaming, maybe you wanted to live stream a Twitch session, you could do that right from this screen as well. So a lot of functionality there. And this is a full-blown website, right? This is a full-blown active website. I can, click on the magnifying glass and kind of scroll through the website, but this is fully functional right here, right in the booth. All right, so let's see what else we got going on here in our digital twin of our expo hall. So we got Epic Games. They've got a super large booth with a lot of customization there. GenVid is there. We got more Scopely, right? We got more booths here. And again, when you go on in, their website pops up. So everything's been customized for each individual company that we have, just as a sample of what could be done here. You got YouTube. We've got DMarket. Whoop. I need to, let's upgrade this real quick. I'll show you how quickly you can do it. So we want to add the website, take this out. So I forgot to add one, but this is good because I want to show you how quick and easy we can make those changes. And then as we step out, we want to add the DMarket logo. So let's go ahead and find that on our computer. And we'll show you how quick and easy it is to upload the logo, hyperlink it to the URL. So that way when you click on the logo, URL opens up, bam. That's how easy it is. And again, all these booths, you can change the colors if you want. Real easy to be able to come in and really customize each individual booth. And all the booths, again, are behind private volume areas as well. All right, so we got Sorare. Let's kind of head down this way and see what we got going on. Let's see, we got Cloud9. We've got Team Liquid. We've got Immortals, right? All the gaming companies that you know of, Unity, Discord, Major League Gaming, right? And then you've got additional logos on the wall. And again, all of them are hyperlinked. You've even got some spaces back here. So let's say you had a prospective exhibitor that maybe didn't want to invest in getting a larger booth. They could get one of the smaller booths, which all are behind private volume areas. Plenty of space for their logos as well. So, or these could be, little breakouts where you could have, private meetings, kind of one-on-one meetings with prospective clients as well. So pretty solid use of space here on the platform. All right, so why don't we head up this aisle and see who else we got. We got eForce, we got Team Envy, ROG, Republic of Gamers, PlayVS, Skills, HyperX, right? We got Razer, Alienware, Huawei. Hope I pronounced that right. PlayStation, Apple Arcade, Parsec, right? And then we'll scroll down this way. So one of the sweet things about this big epic booth is, so this is our big, mega booth here. And so again, as soon as you pop in, website pops up. So great thing about this particular booth is, again, you've got the private volume area. So only the people inside this area can hear what's going on and see what's on the screen, right? So you can see the screen kind of going on and off as I go into the private volume area. And then you've got a seated area here as well. So let's say we were in this area and wanted to close a deal. Only the people that are in this immediate circle, these 4 seats, can actually hear the conversation that's going on here. And so we've got 2 sets of these. We got this one over here, and then we've got this group of seating on this side. So you got 2 separate private volume area sections, one within the entire booth, and then another surrounding the seats. Or the seating area that's within the booth as well, which is really sweet because it really gives you a lot of space for just private conversations as you're hosting and having your pretty big expo. All right, so we got AMD, Unreal, Samsung booth, right? NCSoft, Nexon, Activision Blizzard, Sandbox, Tencent, Overwatch League, right? All the brands that you're familiar with are all represented here in our custom expo hall. Something that we customize just for you, just so you could see how it would look if you were to host an event here. And again, all these logos would be your corporate sponsors that would help you, leverage the investment of the private campus. So you can see kind of how that works, right? Hopefully I'm not making you too dizzy with all this turning and spinning around. But why don't we head up our other aisle here. You got the Twitch booth. You've got the Roblox. Boost Mobile has their booth as well. So I think I'm sure we've left out some companies in the industry. Unfortunately, couldn't fit them all in, but I think we've covered a lot of them so that folks really feel, as if their favorite company was represented here in this digital twin of our expo hall. So just wanted to take some time to show you that. And one other thing, let's head on upstairs because this is a 2-level experience. So why don't we head on upstairs? We'll go ahead and run upstairs. So let's, I want to show you the upstairs. Yep, so we'll run upstairs. And so this is our upstairs area. Plenty of additional space for logos, for sponsorship. And again, each logo is hyperlinked back to company website. And so you've got additional, space up here, private volume areas. And this is pretty cool, right? You've got the upstairs where you can actually look down on your convention hall and see all of your individual booths right up here. But there is one last thing I want to show you. So let's run back downstairs. This is really pretty cool. So let's say you have more exhibitors than you planned on, right? So right now, we've got, as you can see on the floor, this is row A31, and there should be a flag right over my head. Yep, A30. So you see that? A20, A30. This is row A, and then you got row B and row C. Okay, so what I want to show you is what we can do. So we're right here at row C, and what we're going to do is we're actually going to add some additional space to the expo hall. We're actually going to double the size of the expo hall just with a click of a button. So if we had double the amount of exhibit space, we've just added row D, row E, and row F, right? So if we wanted to have a bigger convention, not a problem. That could be done really easily. The same customization with the additional booths, the logos, everything being tied back to the individual companies as well. So really, really great use of space here on the campus or on the digital twin here. So this is kind of what I wanted to show you. Hopefully you got some value out of this, and we can, have a conversation about kind of making this happen, right? Love to make this happen. I think this is pretty cool. Perfect timing to be able to create kind of a virtual first environment for your next expo. All right. So this is Aaron Rice signing out. Peace.